Well, here we are. Finally, we are down to the last two major retailers that I'm going to be talking about for Black Friday Blu-ray deals. And there's a reason for that. I know that on the East Coast, you've got places like Myers and whatever the hell. We don't have those places here, all right? There are only a few major retailers that are located literally everywhere in the United States, and those are the only ones I intend to focus on for these videos. I do apologize, but if I don't live in an area where that store exists, why would I bother talking about their deals? You know, whatever. Thankfully, K-mart is everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. They closed a lot of stores up, so it's like a little bit harder to actually get out to a K-mart nowadays, but most people have a K-mart somewhere in their vicinity. So, you know, worth noting that, as you can see, they have listed here $1 DVDs and Blu-rays. Their ad specifically states, guys, specifically states DVDs and Blu-rays, all right? And Blu-rays. $1. Limited quantities, no rain checks. So, you're thinking, I can't see what these titles are. What are these titles, right? Well, actually, they're not that hard to tell. And there's one in particular that is a Blu-ray. We can confirm this is a Blu-ray right here, all right? It's Blazing Saddles. So if you don't have Blazing Saddles, $1 for Blazing Saddles is a pretty damn good deal. People are saying this Hitch here is a Blu-ray as well, but I don't see a Blu-ray logo anywhere, and I don't see any indication that it's actually a Blu-ray. So might not be, might be, I don't know. The only Blu-ray I know for sure is actually in this particular collection here is Blazing Saddles, but it and the fact that they mention here DVDs and Blu-rays for $1 are pretty much proof positive that they are offering DVDs and Blu-rays on Black Friday for $1 each at Kmart. Blew my mind because I'm thinking to myself, Kmart never has any good deals. They never have any good Blu-ray deals on Black Friday. It's usually like the worst deals out of all of them, right? So to see that they actually have them for a fucking $1, I mean, I'm not even going to be able to go out to get to a Kmart because the Kmart near me is like, it's pretty far now. It's like an hour drive at least. I'm not going to go through that for some $1 Blu-rays. Like, no, not worth it to me. But if you have a Kmart, if you have a Kmart that's like right down the street that you never go to, and you're thinking, why would I go there on Black Friday? Well, now you have a reason. $1 Blu-rays and DVDs. Heck, for $1, a DVD is also, like, that's a pretty good deal for a DVD as well. And I don't know if you can tell, but some of the titles here, they have Casino, they have Men in Black, they have American Hustle. Like I mentioned, they got Hitch, they got the Green Lantern, Emerald Knights here. Charlie's Angels, is that the Blu-ray or the DVD? I don't know. It might be the Blu-ray, I can't tell. Spider-Man, I think 2, might not be, I don't know. I think that's a Curious George title. Batman Begins, Wedding Crashers, Dream Girls, Mamma Mia. This is Paranorman, if I can tell. I think that's Paranorman. I think this is Eloise, maybe? I don't know. Scooby-Doo, Hello something? I don't know. Smurfs 2, and I can't tell what the top one is, but you know, there are a lot of interesting titles here. It looks like they've just got all these random DVDs and Blu-rays that they probably just have sitting in a warehouse somewhere, and they're like, you know what, we need to get rid of these. Why don't we just put these up for $1? Okay. I mean, for the same reason that you're going to go to a Big Lots and just see what they have at their really ridiculously low prices on Black Friday, you kind of want to consider going to Kmart this year too, because they're pretty much doing the same thing, it looks like. I mean, there's every chance you're going to get there, and despite the fact that it says that there's going to be Blu-rays for $1, and it actually shows you one of those Blu-rays in the listing here. And that would legit be like you could freaking sue over false advertisement at that point, you know? There's every chance they're going to show up and they're not actually going to have Blu-rays, right? But on the off chance there are Blu-rays there, on the off chance that they are selling Blu-rays for $1, and on the off chance that you actually find $1 DVD that's worth it. I mean, $1 for a DVD isn't actually that bad, you know? And if there's a title that maybe isn't actually available on Blu-ray yet there, it's not a good chance of it, but maybe you find something like that, you know? You never know. You never know. And with this weird, random, eclectic selection of titles here that we've gotten, I'm just like, that sounds like a fun little thing to just go through and see if they've got anything, you know what I mean? So, you know, you might balk at it, but K-mart dollar DVDs and Blu-rays, not bad. Check this out, guys. Check it out. Now, you have to be a member to get the really good deals, but, you know, $10 in points here for each of the titles that you purchase. So, $14.99 for Civil War. That's literally twice as much as you're going to find it for at Best Buy. Best Buy has it for $8, but $14.99 is also not that bad of a deal. $17.99 for Beauty and the Beast is a pretty damn good deal. Jungle Book for $17.99. That's the best price you're going to find it for, to my knowledge. So if you're a member of their reward club or whatever the heck it is, I can't remember what it's called, then yeah, might be worth it to get these titles, some of these titles here, rather than going and getting them somewhere else, just to get the points. They also have Deadpool, X-Men Apocalypse, the new Ghostbusters, Batman vs. Superman, Ice Age Collision Course, Independence Day Resurgence, and Angry Birds movie for $9.99 each. It looks like all, if not most of them, are Blu-ray. So $10 for each of these, not a bad deal. It's about the same price you're going to find elsewhere. Of course, you're going to be able to find this title for $8 at Best Buy. This title for $8 at Best Buy. And I think this title, I can't remember, but yeah, a bunch of titles on this list are going to be $8 at Best Buy. Then you go down here and it's all DVDs, guys. I'm gonna be honest, it's all DVDs for $6. You'll get this on Blu-ray for $6 at Best Buy, and you get this or anywhere else actually. Same with The Martian, you get that for $6 on Blu-ray anywhere else. Yeah, nothing really to talk about here, honestly, unless you're really interested in picking up these Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus sets for $6. That's oh, okay. And that's it. That's the end of the list. So some interesting stuff. You got the dollar DVDs and Blu-rays there. That's worth checking out. If you're a member there, then $10 in points, and you get the same price as you would pay for Beauty and the Beast and the Jungle Book anywhere else. So not bad. And comparable prices to their competitors for a lot of these titles as well. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Worth mentioning at the very least. Specifically because of the dollar DVDs and Blu-rays. Anyways, next up, let's look at the... Oh, there it is. Dollar DVDs and Blu-rays. Next up, let's look at the Big Lots ad. There's not much to mention here, but if you can see here, they've got 2 for $10 TV on DVD season sets, which is not that bad of a deal. I'm sure most of them are just going to be titles that have been sitting at your your Big Lots for freaking ever at the 2 for $14 price point, and yeah, now they're 2 for $10. So $5 each, not a bad deal for TV on DVD sets. And some of the titles that I've seen at my Big Lots, at least, have actually been pretty damn decent titles. It's just nothing I wanted to pick up at that price point. Now for $5 each, I might actually, I don't know, I might actually consider some of those. They got $1.88 titles for DVDs. I don't know if any of these will actually be Blu-rays. Probably not, but there's a chance. And then, as usual, they also have their $2.88 section, which will in fact include some Blu-rays. At the very least, they have here listed a Monster in Paris 3D. This is a 3D Blu-ray for $2.88. Not a bad deal at all. I would probably pick that up myself for $2.88 just to see what it was like, you know. Also got a bunch of DVDs. I got Olympus Has Fallen in 2012 here for $2.88 on DVD. But the only one that they have listed as a Blu-ray for $2.88 is a Monster in Paris. At least it's a 3D Blu-ray for less than $3. I mean, that's a really good deal. Something that you really should consider. So, yeah, I mean, can't really complain. I'm interested to go to Big Lots on Black Friday simply to see, or even afterward, simply to see what they have. Because, see, they don't really list much here. And at these prices, it's just like, you might as well go and check it out and see if there's anything that isn't listed here that is actually a really good deal, you know? Because chances are that there will be a really good deal. So, yeah. Sadly, this is the only mention of DVDs or Blu-rays in this ad. So, the buck stops here. There's nothing else, guys. Nothing else for K-mart or Big Lots. So, yeah. And until later, until we know more about what Amazon is doing, I won't have anything else to talk about. This is it. This is the end. My only friend, the end. So, yeah, there are some pretty cool things to consider when it comes to K-mart and Big Lots. But obviously, as usual, the best deals are going to be coming to you from Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. And of course, Amazon. You gotta wait to see what Amazon's going to pull out. But they're going to wait till the last second, quite frankly, you guys. They're going to wait till the last second to actually reveal their deals. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a video on that. I mean, I will try my best, but chances are that by the time you actually see my video on Amazon's deals, they will have already gone live on some of them. So I don't know. I'm doing my best here, but Amazon always puts these things out right at the 0 hour, and it's hard now. It's really hard because they make it hard. They make it really freaking hard to actually see what their deals are before they come out, which is, I mean, as much as I complain about Best Buy or Walmart or Target, not Best Buy, but Walmart and Target not giving you the information about what titles you can expect to see at what prices and whatnot. As much as I complain about them, I equally got to complain about Amazon. Although eventually they do give you that information, they wait until the last second. What if I'm trying to, like, budget this shit out? What if I'm trying to figure out where my money should go? Wouldn't you think that, you know, you'd want people to actually know that they're going to spend a certain amount of money from your website and budget that out accordingly, rather than saying, I'm going to spend such and such amount of money at Best Buy because I know that they have all this stuff here at this price and I want those titles. You know what I mean? If somebody already knows exactly what they want from Best Buy and they've already budgeted out a certain amount of money for Best Buy, chances are they're not going to budget out much more money for your fucking shit. You know what I mean? So if you're going to compete with Best Buy on that level, you have to release your information in a similar fashion at a similar time. You can't wait until the last freaking second, because if you do, you stand to lose money. I can't comprehend how advertisers at Amazon don't think about this. It should be plain and fucking obvious, but they don't think about it. So whatever. Anyways, that'll do it for me for now. I will do my best to do some more Black Friday videos next week, but again, Amazon probably not going to release any information until the very last second, and there's not much else to talk about unless Fox Connect makes a revelation about their deals or something like that. And WB Shop doesn't really do anything like that anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. There's probably not going to be much else to talk about. So, yeah. Anyways, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.